Hey there, dear Spellweaver community, and welcome back to yet another cool episode of Spellweaver Ranked. I am, of course, yours truly, the I only love all Asian ladies love giant, yeah. And last time in Spellweaver Ranked, I was a little bit disappointed. I was let down by the forces of evil. Now, if you remember, I think it was 2 episodes prior, I played Blue Soldiers. It was horrible because it was Forces of Good, and I stated the second time that I'm never gonna play Forces of Good ever again in Spellweaver Ranked, but today I'm actually gonna make an exception because I thought, like, we climb up the level. Like, we were still at, I think, slightly above 1000 rating in Ranked. However, I played Enoch Demons last time, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely watch it. Because there's a little bit of a spoiler going on. We dropped. And I think out of 6 games or 7 games, I played a lot because it was actually fun. I think I lost 4 and only won twice. So we are down at rank 282. We were in the top 200 before, right? And we had above 1000 rating. Now we are down to 986. The thing is, today we are playing Polar Bears. And Polar Bears is like the whole spectrum, basically, of the Forces of Good. Fear not, though. I've played this deck before, Polar Bears, and I also played it in the last episode of Spellweaver Tournaments, where I played in a Conquest tournament, and I think I won every game with that deck. Also, I can't recall ever losing with this, and it's just really fun. It's an awesome deck. I love playing this. Shoutouts, by the way, to Hall Y'all and Giotto. Those two are the guys that actually made this deck, so good on you guys. It's an awesome deck, and we're gonna go into the deck real quick, and then we're gonna see, because, you know, as I said, it's really fun to play. Even though it features, like, the whole spectrum of Forces of Good, but then again, last time we played Enoch, Forces of Evil, full on, lost. Most than we won with demons. Even though before, that's also the thing. Before, I played demons against friends and in friendlies, and I never lost with demons. Same with this one. However, though, I played it in a Conquest tournament and I won there as well. So I am in I look into a bright future, but we'll see. Maybe it's gonna get shattered. So, what is Polar Bears about? Polar Bears is about 4 Frost Elemental. When Frost Elemental enters the field, freeze an enemy creature. This, by the way, I looked up for Christian Chihaya, who made this. I actually have this guy as my wallpaper now, because it just looks really nice. So yeah, when he enters the field, you freeze an enemy creature. That's the first thing, Polar Bears, right? The bear thing is, of course, that you summon a bunch of inexpensive, not really threatening creatures, but you run the enemy down with that, and you freeze them in the process. So this is the first freezer right here. Also, it's a good body block. It's like 3 HP, 1 damage, so it doesn't do anything. But if you freeze something, of course, if you hit it, if you do damage to it, it dies. So it's good on that. And also, as I said, you know, 3 HP is a good chump blocker. Then we have 3 times Timea, the Magi Wanderer. Valor +2 when another creature when another creature you control, there we go, deals combat damage to a hero, you may move a Might Emblem from that creature onto Timea to draw a card. 2/1, 2 speed. Good blocker, definitely. And you can summon a bunch of Might Emblems with that, and they also benefit you. You can draw more cards, and that's perfect for this deck. Then we have 4 times Elf Scout, obviously. It's a vanilla 1/1, but with 4 speed. So he's just an awesome early drop. Also, you know, not costly, 1 mana, 1 aspect, easy on that. Silverfang, the doggo. Silverfang, by the way, shiny. Silverfang is deadly in combat against creatures of evil, which can come in handy multiple times. And it's a 2/2, 3 speed, 2 mana, 1 aspect. Good card overall. We have 2 of those. 4 times Elf Warrior. Also a vanilla 2/2, 3 speed. Nothing to say right there. A little bit worse than the doggo because he isn't deadly in creatures of evil. But there's that. Then, of course, Ancient Trend, which is an awesome card. Whenever Ancient Trend is declared as an attacker, up to 1 creature the defending hero controls has 0 speed until the end of that hero's next turn. So it is also 0 speed on the enemy's turn, so he is rendered useless unless the enemy has, like, Mantle of the Wind, I think. Why is this happening? And then we have Life Force Incarnate, 2 of those. Life Force Incarnate's attack and HP are each equal to the number of creatures you control. When Life Force Incarnate enters the field, return a random creature card from your graveyard onto your hand. Of course, by the way, we also use advanced... Why? I don't know. We use advanced Naiva the Reverend, with Reverencism. Love this. The next 3 creatures you play this turn cost 1 less to a minimum of 1. Whenever you play one of those creatures, draw a card. So, yeah, we just want to fill up the board with everything that we have, and that's when Life Force Incarnate is just like life insurance, if you will, because like the more creatures we have on the board, which is easy with Naiva hero ability, the better Life Force Incarnate gets. Then, of course, the big awesome card in this deck, Dwarven Mortar. It's just fun to play. It's a 3/2 2-speed, which can't attack, is on the support line. And when we exhaust it, here we have it, exhaust another creature you control. Dwarven Mortar deals 2 damage to an enemy creature, shock Dwarven Mortar. So, it is on the back line, can't attack, but it deals 2 damage. So let's say there is like a red dragon out there, an Elder Red Dragon, right? You play Frost Elemental, you freeze the Elder Red Dragon, and then you activate Dwarven Mortar. If you just played for Frost Elemental, so you can't even attack with it anyways. So you shock the Frost Elemental, and then just attack the frozen Elder Red Dragon, and he's gone. It's awesome. I love this combo. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, the card that got hit with the Nerf Hammer, Diogen, Wandering Pilgrim. The good thing is, this deck doesn't really rely on Diogen and reviving him, or insta-living him over and over again, so we are good on that. The deck didn't get hit too hard, I gotta say. When Diogen enters the field, return a card with cost 1 mana or less from your graveyard to your hand. Also, if we have like a bunch of these beautiful guys in the graveyard, then we can also revive them as well. Which also, by the way, comes in handy, of course, for Taimia. And of course, because... I don't know why this keeps happening. It's weird. Apparently it only happens to me, but okay. Your level 1 creature cards without Valor have Valor +1, so that also plays in hand, or comes in handy when you actually have Taimia on the board. And as for spells, we have, of course, 4 times Trigon of the Pact, which gives us either 1 Order, 1 Wisdom, 1 Order, 1 Nature, or 1 Wisdom, 1 Nature Shrine. Or we can attach it to an allied creature to give it a Might Emblem, basically. Insta-Live 4 times, which lets us revive non-spirit creature cards with mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard onto the field, I think. Yeah, also Ancient Trend falls into that, which is pretty awesome. Power Discharge, of course, we want to use this to freeze creatures additionally. So we have the Frost Elemental 4 times, and we have Power Discharge 4 times, then we just freeze it, attack it with the Dwarven Mortar, end of story. And of course also Flash Freeze for that. We can also splash in, I think, Snowstorm, but since we don't really go up too many aspects, maybe like 2... Like we want to go, I think we want to go to with the Trigon of the Pact, we want to go for Order and Nature. Basically for this one in the middle right here. And then we just play a Wisdom Shrine, and then we can play everything that the deck has to offer. As for shrines, we have 3 Order Shrines, 4 Wisdom Shrines, 7 Nature Shrines, also for card draw, but also if we don't get the Trigon of the Pact. And 1 Enchanted Spring, which lets us bounce back, for instance, the Frost Elemental to freeze an additional creature, which we want to do most of the time. Or also to get the Dwarven Mortar, like, yeah, to play the Dwarven Mortar again, because he is shocked, he can't attack. You can, like, cannonade twice, basically, with these guys, so you can bounce them back to your hand, play them again, and then kill off an additional creature as well. So, that is the deck. Tech. And now, by the way, there's also a free roll tournament going on. I think Cruel Tech is in that. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, Cruel Tech is in there. And if we look at the rankings, by the way, this guy is playing the fucking Wisdom Dominion control bullshit. By the way, I don't know if you see that, but over there in the corner, I actually have like, I think I said it in the Conquest tournament, I have the Jorwald Silencer, and I have it crossed out. If I sense, and it's Advanced Zash, it's Advanced Darius, and it is Advanced Despina, even though that doesn't really happen too much, but the pros mostly use either Advanced Zash or Advanced Darius. If I sense that they play this, and they play a control deck, I'm out a 5000 because I fucking hate it. Just gonna say that. So, yeah, we are ranked at 282. We have a current rating of 986. Let's see if Polar Bears... Again, Forces of Good. Here's my trust. I'm gonna give it to you. Let's see how this works out. The deck is fun to play, I gotta say. because it's not really hard to get the combo going with the Dwarven Mortars and stuff. There they are. Maybe that's a good sign. Let's see. We play against Sandalphone. I know this guy. Seems like Rage Rush, which we should be able to deal with, actually. Not a bad hand. Gonna keep that. The only scary thing is that we don't have a Nature Shrine. Not here either. So we're just gonna do that. And get the Dwarven Mortars. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. We also have a Wisdom Shrine and Order Shrine, so we are good on that. Okay. Corruption. Hoping for a Trigon there, actually. Do we want to deal with that? Yeah, sure, why not? Not in the mood of milling cards, and it also replaces itself, so pretty good. And we get everything here. That's pretty nice. There also, because the creatures are not really costly, there is so many options every turn that you can do, which is pretty. Yeah, okay, that's milling. What did he mill though? A potential freeze, 2 Trigons. Sucks a little bit. Yeah, I don't need 2 of those. Definitely not. There is the Trigon. All right, so I think, and we don't really need that anymore though. I think though we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go for this. Don't play the Dwarven Mortar just yet. We're gonna wait on that. Get that one beat in. Drawn first blood. Let's see. Fire! Yeah, good that I didn't play it. Oh, milling and deep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Vultures into Azeris, yeah. That's probably it. Let's get this. Don't really need to discard anything though, so yeah. Could get removed pretty quickly from another fireball, but we'll see about that. I think that's Vultures. Or the Nightbringer, it doesn't cost any mana. But yeah, we have the Flash Freezes, we have the Dwarven Mortars, we have the Ancient Trent, so good on that. I don't know how this deck... He milled himself? What is this sorcery? This is weird. Like, honestly, like, what? But okay. Oh yeah, we should go up another... Yeah, we should have gone up another nature, though. We need 2 of those for the hero ability. 2 or less, so yeah, Diagon is out. Don't really have anything in the graveyard that I want to revive. Still... Mortar into Trent. Kill that. Goodbye. Also, he hurts himself in the process, which is sweet. So 2 shouldn't be something that should be too terrifying. I think at 3 energy it's Succubus, and at 4... Was it? Nah, at 3 it's also Azeris. So you might have gone for another Vultures. Even though it's weird. Why did he mill himself, though? And he milled... Well, yeah. Oh, I thought Bezarog, actually, but okay. Good thing is our creatures don't cost too much mana. He still managed to... It's easy. She's gonna get removed next turn. We got that. There's a bunch of good cards, though. Damn. I think I'm gonna hit her with Frost Elemental and Dwarven. Might be a thing. That's also a good card, though. I can also get them back out of the graveyard, so... There's also that possibility. Another Ancient Trent, you say. So that's 1 mana. Play this. Yeah, with that I can definitely remove it. Because I don't want those shenanigans anymore. Bam. Easy money. Probably not gonna get a beat in, but let's just make him obsolete. Yeah, he doesn't block. Okay. So that's at 3. We're down to 29 cards. He is down to 33. Probably gonna get another Azaris. Could get scary. Let's see. Not too shabby. I can get another Ancient Trend out of that. It's 2 creatures, so maybe the Trend and the Dwarven Mortar, I think. Ah, Besser Rock. With at least level 3. Yeah, sure. Easy. Okay. Let's check this out. Good enough. So it's the least amount of mana. Do I bounce it back? Let me check. It's 2 mana. So I think we get the most out of this. Yes. Kill this. Could bounce it back, but I can't play it again, so that wouldn't make too much sense. I could play the Frost Elemental, but I want to save that for whatever he plays next. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Because also that portal hits him for 4 damage next. Yeah. I don't know if Timea would do much for me though. Could buff these 2. But then again, Bezarok. He's probably gonna play next again. I can see that. Because 2 of those is definitely hard to deal with. Okay. He actually got value out of that. How was that called again? Detonate? Yeah, detonate. Victory! We are back to 1016. We got 30 rating for that. Good game, Sandalphone. Woo! Polar bears! Got it! Ah, that's awesome. So, but that's actually interesting because, you know, I only know it with Herald of Despair that you like dip down the mana, the energy on the portal to 0, but he actually used Detonate, which I don't think I've ever seen being played before, and he actually got value out of that and killed it with that. That was pretty interesting. But yeah, we are up again at ranking 225, and we are back in the 1000 rating of 1016. Giotto and Hall, y'all, I think it was. Awesome. I fucking love it. And now, let's see if that keeps up, though. Let's see if it keeps up in game number 2, my friends. You might be wondering, why is there broad daylight all of a sudden? Well, I don't know if I put it in the video or not, but yesterday there was sadly a server crash of some sort right when I was recording, and we were about to face Metala, and then the server crashed in the middle of the game. But the good news is obviously that our current rating didn't get affected, so we didn't get a win and we didn't get a loss. The match just didn't count, and the servers are back up. So one day later, let's see how it goes in game. Should be game number 3 at this point. That's way too short though. I'm gonna play a couple of more because the deck is just awesome. So let's see that was fast, who we get. And we play against Margrey, and as you might see, by the way, I have a custom board. And if you want one of those beautiful things, Link is in the description. The good guy, how was his name? I think it was Sprites CG. Let me check that real quick. Okay, the original post is from Ravignia, and there is also a guy named, I think it was Sprites CG. Let me check that real quick. That's important at this point. That I give props. Sprites GC. That was his name. We're gonna draw that again. They make like a couple of custom boards. And yeah, if you want some of those, link is in the description below. Definitely check them out. They got a bunch of awesome ones. And we play against angels. Well, isn't that just bullshit? Okay, perfectly. Exactly what I wanted for Christmas. We're gonna play that for... I think we're gonna... I'll play it like that. Play one of these beautiful guys. And then let's see what you got, my friendo. The thing is, we can remove the angels rather quick. So we got that. We just have to draw the right cards, and we have to avoid making stupid decisions. The latter could be a problem. Awesome. Alright. Let's go for this. See what we got. Not too much. So let's go in for beats. And next turn, I think I use this for nature order, I think. So we got the 2 nature levels for reverence. Hate that fucking word. And we have the enchanted spring. It's pretty nice. Nature wisdom? Nature order? Nature order it is. Don't really want to play anything though. Yeah, we kind of have to wait, sadly, but it's wisdom. Oh, like Forest Bear Studios did like one deck where they played angels with wisdom, so you know that they like transfer the energy to the angelic temples. Maybe that's what he's trying. Of course, there's also Soluxio that you play with angels, so that might also be a thing. We're a little bit reliant on hero ability. Artifact or spell card? So one of those 3. Well, so far we don't have anything in the graveyard, so yeah. Going with that. Well, you know. Got it. It's all plays that require him to have something on the board, which is just not the case, and that kind of sucks. Like, I need... Maybe the Ancient Trent would be good, because I can just play it and then get some damage out, because at this point... he's getting in the game, and we just do 1 damage per turn, and that's just nothing. But whatever he plays... Yeah, just gonna flash freeze and... Or not. Because he has that bullshit. So we can't hit him with that. Let's see. Timea, eh? Yeah, can't use that. But I can't even do... Should have figured though. However, I can't even... It's fucking bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. I thought I can at least hit it with that, or with that, you know, but... Shit sucks. Who plays Namir's Blessing, to be honest? Like, it's odd. That's why I thought, by the way, that like I want to make a power seeker deck. I still am on that, and I thought actually about like putting in order to put Namir's Blessing on the power seeker so he can't be attacked. Maybe it's gonna happen in soon, maybe not. Depends on how good Power Seeker actually is. Problem is he's not good. I can't do anything here. Not yet, at least. Doing that. Still can't attack. Well, that's just angels. It's way too exciting. Yawn. See what we got in the graveyard though. I could get back 2 creatures, but nah. Do I trade? Doesn't really matter. But she has 3 HP, so let's do that. Gonna keep 3 HP on the board at least. I really have no idea how to get rid of him, like, with the things that we have right now. So there's that shit. Is he going for 1 turn win or some shit? Oh, okay, that gets... Wait. We have our Dwarven Mortar out, so... Yeah. Bullshit! The fuck is this? It's bullshit, that's what it is, that's for sure. Well, I mean, at this point, let's just get this out of the way. Yeah. The Namir's Blessing play. Like, that actually is like a good counter against what we were doing here. Because we can't hit him with anything. Not even with the Dwarven Mortars. That's probably what he was going for at the beginning when he was stalling. Like, he was just searching for the Namir's Blessings and for the creatures that he needs. And we don't do much damage. We actually don't really do any kind of damage, which is a little bit of a problem with our creatures. Alright, I can hit this. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but it's like something that we can at least do. Oops. Also, it did what it was supposed to do, so... We can't even hit any of those, by the way, with the Ancient Trend. I just realized that. Well, ain't that's just dandy. That's almost like playing against Wisdom Control. Speaking of Ancient Trend. Let's just go with this. I think I've resigned this because it's just bullshit. Last 17 rating, but yeah, no big deal. That was fast.